Fresh is the watchword when it comes to marketing local produce, and that's part of the reason why farmers markets are booming across the country. You know, local and state governments have done their part to promote farmers markets, and now farmers are taking the lead on getting crops to consumers. It's early morning, and while many folks are still in bed, Alabama peach farmer Jimmy Witt has been up for hours, readying his daily deliveries for market.
You get up 3:30. It's a 45-minute drive there, so I like to give myself an hour.
But Jimmy's not the only Alabama farmer up before the sun. Dozens of other local growers start their day headed for one particular farmer's market.
As long as you're an Alabama farmer, you have somewhere to sell. If you grow your product here locally, you can come here and sell year-round every day. The public wants local products, so by having this market here and open every day, it gives the farmers somewhere to bring their product.
Ain't nothing we can do about it. He done got his mind made up.
The Alabama Farmers Market began with 18 growers back in 1921. Today, a much larger number of growers sell their produce, wholesale and retail, on a sprawling 49-acre site in West Birmingham that's been home to the market for more than a half-century. Owned and operated by Alabama farmers, the market generates some $350 million in annual sales.
Normally on a daily basis, we will have anywhere from 75 to 100 farmers here, but on an annual basis, we will have 300 to 500 farmers use this market to sell their product.
There's a lot of people that have restaurants that do show up there and to buy fresh produce for their restaurants. Lots of wholesale produce stands come in there early in the morning, buy their produce they need for that day or the next day.
Hello, Jerry.
We like your pictures.
One wholesaler buying from Jimmy this morning is Dorothy ORRICK. She'll spend $500 on his peaches because of the quality produce she's purchased from Jimmy in the past.
It's just really important because it's fresh. You know, they just pick it. It's real fresh. And we always want to try to keep our customers happy.
Birmingham chef Matt Jones says the market allows him to find fresh vegetables and support local growers.
Certain vegetables are sweeter than others. Some are more tart, just depending on the location and where they're at. Self-sustained farms are, very important with the flavors and stuff you get from your vegetables.
Some of the farmers will actually take orders from their steady customers. The customers say, hold me a box. They'll actually hold that customer a box of whatever they're looking for. Peaches, plums, anything that's in season. If that customer have a relationship with that farmer, which a lot of them do, they would actually hold that product for that customer.
While the experience of finding locally grown produce has long been a tradition here, that consumer connection has grown dramatically in all 50 states. The U.S. Department of Agriculture listed fewer than 1,800 farmers markets nationwide in 1994. Today, to meet a growing consumer demand for locally grown fresh foods, there are just under 8,000.
Most of what they're looking for is they're looking for something quality, looking for something fresh.
State and local governments have jumped on the bandwagon to create and support farmers markets. The efforts not only bring in tax dollars, but also provide sales outlets for newer farmers just starting out. But the growers here at the Alabama Farmers Market are very proud of one distinction that helps set them apart.
It's one of the only farmer-owned farmers markets left in the United States, and which is very unique.
After Jimmy Witt drops his delivery, he's back on his farm, where his family's been picking peaches and other produce since the 1950s. Like many growers, he has a contractor who sells his produce so he can prepare for the next day.
Whether it's peaches or okra or strawberries or whatever it might be.
And the cycle starts again in both Alabama and at thousands of farmers markets across the country. Consumers finding fresh produce and farmers enjoying the fruits of their labor.
You got so many options to be able to sell to the public, the warehouses, the grocery stores. Just the opportunity is so wide here. If you have grow a quality product, you will be able to sell it.